Record. All right. What's up, everybody? It's the 30's perspective 2023 for you and me. Yeah, it's been a minute. We haven't been on for a while. We took a little hiatus. Life got busy for us all.
Yeah.
And we're back. First episode of the year. Shout out to Alicia. Hey, girl. Hey. What's up, B Mike?
What's going on?
Not much. Y'all
She on the line? I know she didn't go on mute, but
yeah.
Who's on the line?
aren't you? There you go.
I've been on the line, Mike.
Yeah.
I got kids. I got to mute.
Gotcha.
So what's up, y'all? What's going on for 2023? Give me 3 words that represent 2023 so far for y'all.
Trash.
I'll go first. Reset, restoration, and upgrade. Those are my 3 words.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Trash. New beginnings. Fresh start.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Refine, simplify, focus.
Okay, I like those words. Those are good words, guys. What y'all watching? What y'all watching in 2023? What got you in a choke?
Yo, I've watched so much lately, and I'm actually kind of excited about it.
Okay.
But I watched BMF, Love After Lockup, 90 Day Fiance, Unprisoned.
I'm watching that one.
Yeah, I like Unprisoned. Yeah.
I've heard of Unprisoned.
There's Kerry Washington and Delroy Landing.
It's pretty good.
Never heard of it.
It's brand
new. Yeah. Swarm. That was stupid.
I started it. Should I not finish it?
I wasn't a fan, but I mean, if you want to watch it, if you want to continue to,
I'm only at the part where she bashes him in the head. Bashes.
Which one?
Okay. The first time where Franklin Saint gets bashed in the head in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, you got a long ways to go, homeboy.
Yeah, it was.
I think weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Oh, what you say?
It's weird. Like, it's just too weird for me.
And I might like it. It's weird like that.
I think that's in All of Us. I mean, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
All right.
This year. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, only thing that recently that I watched that I thought was kind of a little interesting is Agent Elvis. It's on Netflix.
Agent Elvis.
Agent Elvis, yeah. But see, here's the issue I have with it. I feel like they copied off of Black Dynamite when they did it, which is it's straight on brand for Elvis anyway. So it's kind of that. But I watched it. It was funny. I felt guilty about laughing because I'm like, y'all copied Black Dynamite, but it is kind of funny. So
yeah, it's funny.
Check it out. Yeah. Check it out.
Mr. Copy.
Check it out. We'll talk about it next time.
This year I was watching The Circle. Season 5 had me in a chokehold. That season was real interesting. On
Yeah.
Netflix. I've been watching Physical 100 on Netflix.
Yeah, that's a good show.
That show is good.
Did you finish it yet?
No, I'm on episode 9.
Oh man, wait till you see he finishes it, yo. Like, yeah, I'll finish it.
I'm excited.
It's just overall kind of unexpected.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, kind of is though, because like considering who was all in competition.
Okay. All right.
The whole 100, you're like, this is the person out of everybody, all 100 people. That's the one that okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I like
There's this. So there was this movie. I don't know if it was a movie or a show. I turned on Hulu. I think it was called like Sex Life or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, season 2 just came out. I gotta watch it this week.
So I'm trying to think if it's the same one or not, because there was a couple different ones I've seen. So it's about this woman who's married with kids.
Yeah.
And her so it is the right one.
You so far you on it. Keep going.
So her previous life, like growing up, like, going to the club, sleeping with different dudes,
yep. Okay. Yeah,
like having this amazing sex life and
black
all
best
this
friend.
stuff.
I got you.
And then she settles for this guy who's a good guy. He's doing
stable.
Right. Stable. But
yeah,
deep down she's not happy. Like her sex life
he's playing. He's so vanilla. The guy's extra vanilla.
Right. And he's like, like they were having sex one night and he's like watching the football game like over her. And like he's trying to like hurry through it. But she's like, I need more. So she's a writer. So she started writing this short story about her previous sex life, and her husband read it.
I'm laughing because he approaches it so wrong.
So he got all mad about it. Yo, dude was super pissed. So I thought that one was a good one because it just goes to show us like what your life used to be like, and then as you're like growing and evolving and you find what you don't want versus what like is good for you.
Is it though? Because wait, hold up. You do know that the actual actress dumped her real husband to get with that dude, right?
No, I don't know nothing about. I don't know anything about it. I literally stumbled upon it one night and I was just like, I read it and I was like, well, what is this? I was like, oh, this is intriguing. So I turned it on and I'm like, this is like every housewife in America.
I got you. All right, but still, all right. How I got stumbled onto it because people were talking about the one scene in like episode 4 in the shower, right? And it was like, oh, and I'm like, wait, what is this scene? I'm like, all right, what all right. So I check it out. I'm like, this is what y'all are. That was what y'all flipping out about.
What's the show?
And so I'm like, what is this show? It's called Sex Life.
Sex Life. Nah, it's. I've only watched the first episode and a half of it, and I thought it was really good. So I'm gonna.
Oh, so you haven't got? Oh, you gotta keep going, man, because the husband starts getting so extra.
I bet. He's mad. He was super mad when he left out of the first episode. Like that dude was mad as hell. Like I was like, you're reading a story. Like, yo, like if I would have known anybody, if I would have turned it on that part, I'd be like, oh my god, what is he doing to her? Like,
yeah. So keep going on that one. Season 2 came out. I'm watching.
I've been watching R&B Divas, SWV, and Escape. It's been hella drama.
I heard they weren't getting along.
Oh, they ain't getting along at all. Mostly because of lead singer Tasha Scott, the one who used to do all the quick runs and Escape.
Yeah.
Super problematic. Stole, like, allegedly.
Yeah, she's the
allegedly
David Ruffin
stole $30,000 from her sister.
She's the David Ruffin in the group.
Yeah, so I was watching that in Queen's Court, which is a dating show with Nivea, Tamar, and Evelyn Lozada. I've been watching that on Peacock. Oh, and Bel Air.
Bel Air's good.
Bel Air is good.
Yeah, I like this season.
Any good movies this year that y'all have seen?
This year or like recently?
This year. I liked Creed 3.
I might go see it this week.
I liked it.
I didn't get a chance to see it yet.
I don't know. Yeah, there's some good movies, but the one that stuck out to me came out last year.
What's that?
It's called Run, Sweetheart, Run.
Run, Sweetheart, Run.
Yeah.
It's I was gonna say evil horror.
No, it's more like a thriller.
Okay.
I wouldn't consider it a horror movie.
Okay.
Is it on like a streaming or is it in theaters?
Yeah, it's streaming. It's in streaming. I think it's on Hulu, either Hulu or Prime. Maybe Prime.
Yo, can I just tell you about these streaming networks? They are really getting people, yo. They are out here hustling people. You hear me?
Where they are.
Like Hulu will have their own special. Like that's where Unpopular's on. So you have to subscribe to Hulu. If you want a movie or a show on Netflix, like you gotta subscribe to Netflix. Prime is the same way. Oh, they only put this movie or that one on Prime. So you gotta subscribe to Prime. Like HBO Max, if you want it, you gotta get it. Like,
yeah, you right. So they're doing the same thing you did with cable.
Much more money.
They're out here hustling.
So which ones do you have? Like right now, I got rid of my shady app, so I only have Netflix and Peacock, and I'm on YouTube all day.
Yeah, I just think it's like horrible, like the way that they're doing all that. Like, I don't know, you gotta pay for regular cable and then you gotta pay for all these streaming apps.
Which ones?
Why would I pay for? Wait, who has cable?
I don't have cable.
No cable.
I do.
Well,
why?
Because my husband's a football fanatic.
Oh, just get Hulu Live.
No. They don't have everything.
What was I gonna say? So, did you guys watch the Chris Rock special? If you did, what are your thoughts?
I saw it live.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
It was alright. I'm not really like a Chris Rock fan. Like, I don't find Chris Rock to be like super funny. It was cool.
What do you think?
Honestly, I just watched it to hear what he had to say.
I liked it. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was hilarious. And to have made $40 million off of something like that is like, yeah.
I feel you.
Like the whole concept of to create a whole concept that fit the narrative of what he was going to address pertaining to Will Smith, everything being about selective outrage. And
I think the funniest part of it was when he was talking about Meghan Markle.
That was funny. He had a lot of funny moments in it.
Yo, that killed me because I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
He's like, you married into the most racist family in the world.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know about people having such an issue with this whole Chris Rock Will Smith thing.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's still a polarizing issue.
Like how do you elaborate?
It's people are still siding on Chris Rock or Will Smith. I mean, do you think Chris Rock is dragging this on too far, or what? I don't know.
It's still a discussion. Him dragging it.
He dragged on too far when he only spoke on it one time.
I mean, he spoke on it
a year later.
Yeah.
That's what
he spoke on. I don't know. It's just
I don't know. I feel like he has a right to speak on it. He is a victim in that, and I think for him to have his views and opinions on it, I don't knock him for having those or even wanting to talk about it, because we talk about wanting to be open and honest about our feelings, and for Black men to be open and honest about their feelings about it. And you could tell that he was hurt by it, because he was like, I was a huge Will Smith fan. Yep. But like,
and to me, that joke was not that bad, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, he said multiple things, but I think he really could have went harder. I think he has it in him to go much harder than he did.
I think he's speaking on it because because people have been asking about it, and for him to speak on it. So I think that's another reason why he made $40 million off of that, because people want to hear what he has to say about it.
Yeah.
But I also think that he's really traumatized over that. Like, I don't think he knew how to really react to it. Like, he made a joke about, the reason why I didn't react, first off, Will Smith's big as hell, and two, because my mom told me not to fight in front of white people. So it's like he's minimizing his feeling on it by making a joke about it. But I think he's really hurt by it. Like, I think that really fucked him up, because like, you didn't only just get slapped, but you got slapped in front of millions of people. Like, so yeah, I don't know. That's embarrassing, one. And because he didn't give the reaction that most people think, like, I'm pretty sure he heard everybody's probably calling him a bitch and this and that. Like, oh, I don't care how big he is, that nigga got slapped, da da da. And, he talks about his past on, being bullied and stuff like that. So for him to openly talk about it, I think that doing it in a joking manner was probably his most comfortable of it.
Well, yeah.
He's the comedian, so that's probably how he processes things too. After over the sheer anger and shock of it all.
Well, you could tell by just his reaction after it happened. Like, wow. Like, he joked about it in the moment.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad he reacted the way he reacted in the end. Because I would not want to see two Black men fighting on the Oscar stage. That's just not something I would want to see. Two very important, powerful, rich Black men fighting on the Oscar stage. That's just not a good look, in my opinion. Not that it's all about looks, but that's just not something that I would be happy to see. So I'm actually glad that he handled it the way he did.
Yeah.
He probably would have been better than me, depending on when you catch me.
Absolutely, because it definitely would have been a thing for me. Like, you're not gonna slap me on national TV, like, live. Like, it was so live to the point where, like, people were posting it on Facebook, like, and I had to go and see, and I'm like, I didn't even know what was going on.
Man, all I saw was the post, and I ran straight to Twitter, and then I went, and then we went, then we turned it on, and I got turned on. So wait.
I just kept hearing people say, "Whoa, did he really do that? Wow, what's the wow?" You know, I'm like, did it?
Yeah, we had to do that. Yep.
I turned it on. I was like, and then I went back to Facebook because I was like, I don't know if they're gonna play it again on TV. And then I went back and I was like, oh man, this is wild.
I didn't even think it was real till he hit him with the keep my wife's name out your mouth. I was like, oh.
Fucking mouth.
Yeah, to be exact. Exact.
Very important sound clip right there.
Right.
I don't know. Hopefully this thing will die down though. I'm ready for both of them to get back to some form.
It's in Chris Rock's court, man, because Will Smith already publicly apologized. Chris Rock already said he doesn't accept it. So
I think honestly, it just needs time to heal, and like you don't have to accept anybody's apology, and whatever. But he has that right to not accept his apology because you embarrassed that man, in the moment, and that's cool, But you have to be able to move forward, and I think that we're just waiting for Chris Rock to give that I'm moving forward moment. Yeah, I may not accept your apology, but I can move forward from here. And I wish
40 million talking about is going to help.
Yeah.
Yep.
So do you guys
move forward on a lot of things?
Do you guys think that Will and Jada will break up?
Will and Jada are on my nerves, yo.
No, because they ain't breaking up.
Will and Jada are on my nerves.
I think if there's ever a time where they could break up, this would be the time. Like, I feel like this is big enough. This is the only thing that might be big enough or sharp enough to penetrate your bubble.
To penetrate what? She smacked him for her. They better not break up over this.
I say that because now she's under a different, like a stronger part. Both of them are under like ridicule like they've never been under before. So I just feel like if ever a time that they would break up from the pressures, this would be the time.
Let me tell you something.
Oh wait,
I don't know. I think they will break up though.
Or the entanglement?
What'd you say?
You mean this over the entanglement?
Yeah, what I'm saying is the entanglement wasn't hurtful to them. You gotta remember, they knew about the entanglement forever. They just made us privy to it.
Let me tell you something. Jada will never break up with Will. Will would have to initiate the breakup.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're gonna be like,
I think like this.
And Will seems like he's cool with his entanglement. So let him be cool with his entanglement. Like,
I felt that way until the smack transpired, and he's been under the fire on a level he's never ever been in life. So I was like, if there's ever a time he would leave that, this would be it. Not to say I think he will, but
I feel you. But on another note, like, Jada's the poor one in the relationship. Will's the breadwinner. And she would never have the money that she has, even in a divorce. So honestly, like, I feel that it would be Will that initiated it. And if he comes from this whole enlightenment moment and says, you're bringing me down first you get me caught up in this entanglement bull crap, and then now, I went and did this on your behalf, and you kind of like threw me under the bus and kind of didn't support me on that. Then I could see that. But what does Jada gain from leaving Will? Nothing. So,
we know she's about gaining.
Girl, speak on it.
I wonder if they're going to come and talk about it more, or if they're just going to try to let it die out, because she's been so big on vulnerability and bringing it to the red table.
That's why I said I don't think she will. I think she's going to continue with it. I think it's Will that's going to want it to kind of die down because it affects his career. It doesn't affect Jada. It affects Will and his career and the type of people that want to work with him and the type of movies that he could be in and, stuff like that. So it's like, do I really want to work with this unstable individual who isn't, seeking the help that he should? Even though he said he did. Who knows?
Hey, just don't mention his wife. That's all. Just don't do that. That's all. He's all right.
His wife's
Mike trying to be the next to get slapped.
Sure.
I mean, just don't talk about that individual, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Until Jada show up to the set talking about you gotta leave. Keep my wife's name.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, here you go. Here you go.
Well,
all right.
Y'all got
okay.
Y'all got any topics y'all want to discuss?
What's been going on that's been big? Donald Trump is supposed to be getting arrested. I don't know.
I thought he was supposed to be arrested on Tuesday. Today's Thursday.
They pushed it back.
Oh. To what? Tuesday in 2020 never?
This is something. I don't know. Donald be making this shit up.
Yeah. Oh. I don't follow Donnie.
I don't follow Donnie either.
I don't follow Donnie and the crew.
Nope. I don't. I just hear about it from I watched a lot of these like Tonight shows last week and all that.
I hate politics.
I think we all hate
that
politics.
Bad. It's entertaining. Please.
That's to me.
So while we're on the subject of politics, we haven't really had much time to speak about the overturn of Roe versus Wade.
It sucks.
Trying to get deep.
There's nothing deep about it. It sucks. The whole way wrong. There's nothing more deeper to go. It's fucked up.
I just don't understand. So I'm just confused because here's my take on it. Wouldn't that affect men more than it would affect women? Or equally as effect?
Yeah, sort of. Affects a lot of things. Puts a bigger strain on government, all kind of stuff. I don't know what they want.
I mean, I'm just looking at it from the point of view of,
there's a theory. There's a theory behind why they wanted to switch it around. You're right, it doesn't make sense. But the abortion rates in the white community is up. And the minority population is starting to come up. I feel like they're going to lose this race war if they don't start preventing abortion.
Well, also the population is down. And with COVID just happening and the older generation had started to die off at larger numbers, but babies aren't being born at the same rate.
No.
Because everything is so fucking high. Who can afford a kid?
I don't know, Mom.
Yo. Who can afford a kid?
You just had to.
Serious, like everything is so expensive. Like, you know, me and my husband both have decent jobs. Like we make really good money between the two of us, and we still can't afford nothing. Like, how is that?
I don't know. I think it's a power move. They want to just prove they still run things.
Of course, it's rich versus poor.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's,
and they're willing to do anything to prove it.
Yo, it's just like, I don't know, the economy is so fucking high. It's just, it's high and it's stressful. Very, very stressful. And then to hear something like that, and to hear, like, you know, if I have a decent job, my husband has a decent job, and we can't afford nothing. And then you have, like, the poor that are out here doing things like, I don't know, having sex, having babies. They cutting benefits, they cutting everything.
It's crazy, man. Well, I looked up dinner party questions.
Mm-hmm.
So shoot out some random stuff. Shoot it. What was your first job?
I was a stock boy at a grocery store.
First real job was McDonald's, aka Whack Arnold.
Burger King.
Burger King.
BK, have it your way. You rule.
Yeah.
Feel like you haven't worked a job till you work fast food.
Girl.
Man, no, I don't never want to do that.
What? Listen. You know how many burgers I got thrown at me? Milkshakes. You know how many people I cussed out through food bags?
Milkshakes?
You know how quick I would have got fired? Actually, I would have quit.
Throw milkshakes back.
I didn't get a milkshake thrown at me. I got burgers thrown at me. And yes, I did pick it up. I picked it up, threw it back, and he called me a bitch, and I hopped the counter.
Alicia.
And the conversation.
Did you lose your job?
Huh?
Did you lose your job?
No, I didn't lose my job. They couldn't afford to let me go. I was versatile. I opened, I closed.
See, I'm washing lettuce. Soon I'll be on fries in the grill.
I was
Year or two.
A cook. I was back booth girl. I did dishes. I was front booth girl. I was there forever.
Yeah, I was at Burger King forever too. I was there from 16 to 21.
Sounds about right.
And I opened, I closed. Well, I didn't start opening and closing until I turned 18, but I knew how to do every board. I was fast on it. I kept our times down in the drive-through. So, like, you know, they couldn't get rid of me. And
so
plus,
you could afford to whoop a customer's ass one time. Okay.
You said one time.
Maybe more than once. Okay.
We've been robbed the one time, and I'm like, dude came in to rob the place, and I'm just like, hey man, like, I don't care. This ain't my
it's not your money. Whatever. Right.
He just wanted the money out of the drawer, and I just gave him the money out of the drawer. Like, I didn't give it to him. My manager gave it to him, but
yo, that's craziness.
Man,
when people used to rob people used to rob fast food restaurants all the time.
Yeah, back from Coming to America.
Like, It was stupid, but you'd walk out of there with maybe like $200. Like you did all of that for like $200.
You're in the wrong place if you try to make a come up.
It's because of the way that we did our drawers. Like after our dinner rush, we would
take that money out and put it in the bag.
Yeah, we put it in the safe. So like, you didn't go to like where the cash was. You just wanted the money out of the drawer, and the money out of the drawer, we only kept $200 in the drawer. Like, what? I'm like, dude, you should have came right before the end of dinner rush. Like, you're a horrible robber. Like, you ain't even trying to stake out the joint. Like,
you gotta case the place first. You can't just go robbing on a whim.
Robbing on a whim.
Right. It's not a spontaneous thing to do.
Right. Criminals are dumb.
Okay, so who is the most famous person you've ever met? Patti LaBelle for me.
Piper off a Charm.
Like net, like conversation net.
Yeah. What's another kind of met that you know?
All right. Well, I mean, I've shook Coolio's hand.
Okay.
But we didn't have like a conversation.
Okay, who'd you have a conversation with?
Vanity.
All right.
Yeah, that might be the most famous person.
I mean, I've met a lot of Steelers.
Were they the famous ones though?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want like the third string defensive end or something, but
okay.
Who's that guy?
Oh, Ben.
All right, there we go. That's something right.
Brett Kiesel. Like,
okay, see names that we know.
Drunk Jeffrey.
Drunk Jeffrey.
Chemo how to or whatever. I can't pronounce his last name. Hines Ward.
Yeah. All right,
I don't know. You know what I'm talking about when I said chemo.
You mean Fu'umatu Ma'afala, that guy?
No. Hit big Hawaiian dude. They were all
that
down.
Fu'umatu Ma'afala was a big Hawaiian dude.
I met him. I met him and all his brothers down at Devils and Dolls.
Cool.
They had a section.
But like, I swear, like, is that like Pittsburgh's last nightclub? There's no more nightclubs. I think it's done. Devils and Dolls was like,
that was Devils and Dolls. I was like, we were like, what, 20? I was 22, 23, 24, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was the last one. I think after that, there was no more nightclub.
Yeah.
I miss Firehouse Station. Did y'all ever go there?
Like once. College.
Here, that was one of the spots. Well, it was a couple years after I had moved here. One of the spots I like to go to. What's something new you want to do this year that you haven't done?
Oh, I want to roast a duck.
Ooh. Have you had duck before?
Yeah.
Have you ever had turducken?
No. So, but I want to do that too. Maybe I'll do that later this year. I want to do that. But I gotta learn how to debone a chicken first.
Oh, yeah, I've had some. It's a different kind of taste.
Yeah, I want to make one. I got the grill. The grill's big enough. I can make a turducken. I had to learn because like I had to learn it's not to. In my mind, before I looked it up, you just stuff a chicken into a duck, into a turkey, and you're done. But apparently, it doesn't work that way. There's more things to do.
That's the beauty of YouTube.
And yeah, I'm gonna get it. TikTok and YouTube, man, you learn everything.
Learn everything you want to learn. I want to go on a cruise. I've never been on one. I may go on one this year. We'll see. And
where are you going?
If I go, it's Bahamas, which I've never been to the Bahamas, and a few other.
You know what? That's everyone's
that's
virgin
tour.
For
your first,
yeah, like
for the first one.
that's everyone's number one. If I asked, everyone's number one. Hit that Caribbean, hit the Bahamas or Jamaica or whatever. That's the first one. That's your.
That's where
you're good to go on that one.
Oh, because I've never been there, and then I want
my next one's gonna be to Alaska. My next cruise.
I want to go there.
Yeah, but you got hit the Bahamas first. Yeah.
I want the band to perform. There's a few places that we have not performed. I will want to get us in those places. So that's something that I.
All right, go for it. Break that demand. Call nonstop. All that.
Yeah, I feel you on the I feel you on the Alaskan cruise. I also wanted to do the Hawaiian cruise through the French island or through the French islands.
Now, where does that leave from? Does it leave from California?
It leaves from Honolulu.
Oh man, you know what? They're like, so I don't think people realize how far Hawaii is. That's the part I'd be thinking about. I'm thinking about. It is 5 time zones behind Pittsburgh. Like, it's in the middle of the Pacific. Yeah.
But like
there's a whole time zone of water between California and Hawaii.
Right. So it leaves. So the cruise leaves out. So this is the one that I think I want to do for because we never went on a honeymoon. So we're planning on going on one. So it leaves out of Honolulu. It's 14 days. So it leaves out of Honolulu and it goes to 3 other islands in Hawaii. Then it goes out to Bora Bora. You stay at Bora Bora for 2 days. And you can either stay in the resort or you can stay in one of those huts on the water. Then when it circles back around to Hawaii, you hit one additional island on the way back. So it's Honolulu, 1 day out to the next one, another day out to the next one, and then 2 days out to see the Bora Bora, 2 days back to the additional island, and then you go back to one of the other islands and then back to Honolulu.
All right.
So
and then you gotta fly a long time back. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, you gotta my cousin just moved out there. My cousin just moved out to Hawaii. And he said it took her 4 flights from New York to Hawaii, and then she had to have all her stuff shipped out there too, flown out there too. So she bought those big shipping crate things that you put on the plane, and she had 3 of those that she had to put all her stuff in. And then when she got out there, she was Airbnb-ing it up, and till she found her own place because she started a new job. So it took her 3 days to get there from New York. If we flew from here, it'd take us a day and a half, almost 2 days.
Yeah. See?
I heard it's very expensive in Hawaii.
It is.
So my friend Jahan, you know Jahan, Sherelle, her brother lived out there for 10 years. And he said that most people that are within the tourist spots, you pay a lot more. But if you go into the actual living areas where normal people live, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But certain resources they don't have, like we do, in the mainland, milk and beef cost a lot more because they don't have cows. They have to ship it in. So just stuff to keep in mind.
Okay.
They don't have the space to have like roaming fields for cows, so they don't have the cows.
Interesting. Huh.
Yep. I didn't know that. Fun fact.
You're right.
Well,
I'm about to good. I'm not reading that. It's not bad. Okay, so if you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would you choose and why?
Cartoon character.
I'm probably hanging out with Miss Fizzle. Because we're gonna be everywhere. Unimaginable places.
Yeah, she can rob a bank with that bus.
Yeah, me and her gonna be on that bus and we gonna be out.
Cartoon character.
You can hang out, spend a day with one cartoon character. Who would it be and why?
Yeah, you know
probably
what?
Fat Albert.
Black Dynamite.
Why?
I hang out Black Dynamite for a day.
That's a good one. Those are good ones. Why?
Why am I hanging out? Because he's Black Dynamite. We gonna hang out at the orphanage. Yep, we'll hang out with Black Dynamite.
Either Fat Albert or Batman.
Batman.
I just hanging out with Batman.
I just want to see all his cool stuff.
I'll hang out with Alfred. We can chill at the mansion. I ain't hanging out with Batman.
Why you ain't hanging out with Batman?
Nah, he don't get me beat up. I'm good. He done gone through like 3 different Robins. Nope, I'm gonna die.
I'd probably hang out with Rugrats.
You want to take care of white babies? That's who you want to hang out with? So, now, do you want to hang out with them as... You want to hang out with them as a baby?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you hang out as an adult, you won't know what they're saying.
No, I won't enjoy it if I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I don't like these. I don't like this one.
2 more, because I got a crying baby.
I gotta roll, yeah.
2 more.
That one. Read that one.
You had a late night talk show. Who would you invite as your first guest?
Oprah. Hands down.
Good answer.
Beyonce, because I know for sure other people gonna be wanting to watch after that. Like I'm in there once Beyonce come on my show. She'll be easy to interview because her conversation skills are limited.
You would like Swarm.
All right, then I'm picking Barack Obama. We're doing that. Let's do
that. You got Barack.
I got Barack, and then my house bands are gonna be Morris Day in the Time. They're gonna be the house band.
Okay. I just want Oprah to adopt me. I'm just gonna ask her.
I'm gonna have mint conditions.
Hey, she hasn't adopted Gail yet. You gotta get in line.
If I invite her on my talk show, she'll adopt me.
Gail and Stedman. She had her own talk show. She's not impressed.
I'm not.
Gail and Stedman.
Gail and Stedman.
First.
Okay, last question. I don't like any of these.
Pick the weirdest one right there. That one. Not that one, the other one. Right there. That one.
Shut up, Mike.
Okay. Is there a movie that like kind of shifted your life? Like impacted your life in some kind of way, shape, or form. It don't have to be deep. It could be like
yes, I did have one.
Okay.
And a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people seen it, but it used to be one of my favorite shows, movies. And it was The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood.
Okay. What'd you get from it? How did it shift you?
So it, it made me realize that, like, growing up, sometimes we don't know our parents. We don't know, like, the struggles that they had and why they are the way that they are. And sometimes we don't give them enough credit from that. So, like, in the movie, like, Sandra Bullock hated her mother because of, like, the life that she felt that she got from her. She was a drunk alcoholic. She was an alcoholic that, like, just kind of did whatever. And, she's like, I'm all screwed up because of you. And then, like, her best friends, her sisterhood actually showed that her, like, her real mother and, like, what happened to make her the way that she is. And she gave a new profound outlook on her. So yeah, it spoke volumes.
All right. I would say mine is surface level.
Yeah, mine's not that deep.
Mine is real surface. He's just not that into you. Shifted like how I viewed relationships and love and boy meets girl and all that stuff. Yeah, that movie. If it's a cool dating movie if you've never seen it, and yeah, he's just not that into you.
All right, this is my turn. Back to the Future, the first one, the guitar scene really kind of reinforced and connected my like it sparked this music thing for me, and that's where pretty much how I got started. My love for music was at that time, so I had to pick one. There you go.
All right.
Cool. I'm gonna go do dinner
now. What are you making?
That pepper steak, and you heat that up.
Oh,
I didn't make it. But heat up.
You could have lied to us and told us that. We would have believed you.
No, I'm not, because the person who did is right here.
Hey, person who made it.
yeah, Britt made it. Yeah.
Tell her, hey.
Amazing at this.
Right, so we coming over for dinner. We got enough?
Right.
We can do that at some point.
Oh, 30's Perspective Live with dinner turducken made by B Mike.
Turducken, there we go. I'm gonna do that.
All right. Well, this has been the 30's Perspective first episode back. We out. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.